The two-day presidential debate by MUVI TV and cooperating partners has come to a close with only 7 out of the 10 candidates participating. The historical platform allowed the candidates to strip their manifestos and respond to questions fired by key stakeholders in the audience. For the Manda group, comprising Edith Nawakwi of FDD, Charles Melupi of ADD, and Fred Mutesa of Z, being a new broom and mother were among points advanced.
In our manifesto, we propose that every year we must graduate 1,000 doctors, and not just health professionals, doctors.
Or treatment. We'll make sure that health facilities are adequately manned by doctors, clinical officers, nurses, laboratory technicians, and all these people, and have adequate equipment.
New broom that will sweep better. Those who have been associated with the system for too long may not have the vantage position of seeing what really needs to be done, the kind of institutional reform that needs to be made.
Tuesday saw Hakainde Hichilema of UPND, Ngandu Magande of NMP, Elas Chipimo of NAREP, and Heritage Party's Godfrey Mianda outlining their plans for economic and social development of Zambia.
The issue for us in the UPND is to answer the question, why in a land of plenty, people are suffering. People are poor. Over 70% of our people are poor, and there's no debate about that.
Poor health sector required us to give a more robust response than simply setting up trusts or running the initiatives that we each run to support extended family.
In our case, we've identified that this problem arises from the disparity between the urban areas and the rural centers. So that's why we focus on the village, and we refer to this as the village concept.
Cooperating partners and key stakeholders are satisfied with the level of debate.
Well, I think the quality of debate has been very excellent, very high, issue-based, and actually things that make and break our program of development.
We are setting a trend for the region because this is very unusual to have presidential debates in the region. Many countries in the world still don't have such presidential debates.
However, for candidates like Tilienji Kaunda of UNIP, Michael Sata of PF, and incumbent Rupia Banda of the MMD, their staying away has been received with different feelings.
I think some of the explanation that was given is quite credible, because at the times of elections, people are not in one place, and I didn't expect that all of them would be, especially those bigger parties.
Appointing things are the key presidential candidates in the name of Mr. Rupia Banda and Mr. Sata. And Mr. Sata, yes, they are missing. We would have loved as a labor movement to have these two gentlemen here.
I think we should focus on the candidates who've been here first, because I think they have really been, it's been a very dignified dialogue.
The battle line has been drawn right here at the Mulungushi International Conference Center in the capital city of Zambia. 7 presidential aspirants have outlined their plans for Zambia ahead of next week's tripartite elections. However, for the other 3 who've decided to stay away from the debates, the electorates are yet to judge.